Hello friends, welcome back to our channel where we celebrate and support the incredible diversity of the human experience. Today we dive into a topic that's close to my heart and incredibly important for fostering empathy, understanding in our world. Get ready to expand your perspective as we explore the fascinating world of gender identity and sexual orientation. Before we get into it, if you're new here, consider subscribing to stay updated on our life-changing content. Alright, let's jump right in. First up, understanding the spectrum. When we talk about gender identity and sexual orientation, it's crucial to recognize that each is a spectrum in itself. Let's start with gender identity. Gender identity refers to a person's deeply felt internal sense of being male, female, a blend of both, or neither. It's a fundamental aspect of who we are that shapes our experiences and interactions with the world. Now let's break down some common terms associated with gender identity. Cisgender, often abbreviated as CIS, describes individuals whose gender identity aligns with the gender they were assigned at birth. For instance, someone assigned female at birth who identifies as a woman is transgender, or trans for short, refers to individuals whose gender identity differs from the gender they were assigned at birth. So, someone assigned male at birth who identifies as a woman would be considered transgender. Non-binary, often shortened to non-binary or M, encompasses a wide range of gender identities that fall outside the traditional binary of male and female. Non-binary individuals may identify as both, neither, or somewhere in between. Some non-binary folks use they/them pronouns, but many have their own preferred pronouns such as zad/zar or tree. Gender fluid, as the term suggests, describes individuals whose gender identity is not static but rather flows and changes over time. A person who goes through periods of feeling more male, more female, or more non-binary could be considered gender fluid. Agender refers to individuals who do not identify with any gender. This can be a deeply personal and individual journey, and there are many other terms and identities within this vast spectrum that we encourage you to explore and learn about. Next, let's delve into sexual orientation. Sexual orientation refers to a person's enduring pattern of emotional, romantic, and/or sexual attraction to other individuals. It is a fundamental aspect of human sexuality that shapes our relationships and how we connect with others on a deep level. Here are some common terms related to sexual orientation. Heterosexual, often shortened to straight, describes individuals who are attracted to people of the opposite gender. Homosexual, often shortened to gay or lesbian, refers to individuals who are attracted to people of the same gender. Bisexual, often shortened to bi, refers to individuals who are attracted to two or more genders. Pansexual describes individuals who are attracted to people regardless of their gender identity or expression. Asexual, often shortened to ace, refers to individuals who do not experience sexual attraction. It is essential to remember that sexual orientation is a spectrum, and many individuals may identify with multiple orientations or find that their attractions evolve over time. These terms provide a starting point for understanding the diversity of human sexuality, but there's so much more to explore. Now that we've covered the basics of gender identity and sexual orientation, let's discuss their intersection. It is crucial to understand that these two aspects of our identity are independent of each other, and one does not dictate or determine the other. An individual's gender identity and sexual orientation are separate parts of who they are, and can vary independently. For example, a person can be transgender and heterosexual, meaning they identify as a gender different from the one they were assigned at birth and are attracted to the opposite gender. They can also be transgender and homosexual, meaning they identify as a different gender than they were assigned at birth and are attracted to the same gender. Similarly, a person can be cisgender and homosexual, identifying with their assigned gender and being attracted to the same gender, or cisgender and heterosexual, identifying with their assigned gender and being attracted to the opposite gender. Additionally, sexual orientation can change over time regardless of gender identity. Someone who was once heterosexual may later identify as bisexual or pansexual, while others might identify as asexual. Likewise, gender identity can evolve independently of sexual orientation. A person can be transgender or non-binary regardless of their sexual orientation. These examples illustrate that gender identity and sexual orientation are distinct aspects of a person's identity that can each exist on their own spectrum without dictating or determining the other. Just because someone is transgender does not mean they're gay or lesbian, nor does being gay or lesbian automatically make someone transgender. Similarly, an individual's sexual orientation can change over time regardless of their gender identity. Let's tackle some common misconceptions head-on. Some people mistakenly use the terms gender identity and sexual orientation interchangeably, leading to confusion and misunderstanding. It's important to clarify that these are separate aspects of a person's identity. Gender identity refers to one's internal sense of being male, female, both, neither, or somewhere on the spectrum in between. Sexual orientation, on the other hand, refers to a person's romantic, emotional, and/or sexual attraction to others. While these concepts are distinct, they are both equally important in shaping an individual's sense of self and experiences in the world. Another misconception is the harmful stereotype that all transgender individuals are gay or lesbian. This stereotype stems from a lack of understanding and can perpetuate prejudice and discrimination against transgender people. It is crucial to recognize that sexual orientation and gender identity are independent aspects of a person's identity, and one does not determine the other. Many transgender people have heterosexual romantic interests, and many gay or lesbian people are not transgender. Assuming that all transgender individuals are gay or lesbian reinforces harmful stereotypes and contributes to a culture of disrespect and misunderstanding. On the other hand, the idea that all gay or lesbian people are transgender is equally inaccurate. Sexual orientation and gender identity are distinct aspects of a person's identity, and being gay or lesbian does not automatically make someone transgender. Some gay or lesbian people may identify as transgender, but many do not. Using these terms interchangeably harmful stereotypes and undermines the unique experiences and identities of both transgender and sexual minority communities. Using respectful and accurate language is crucial when discussing gender identity and sexual orientation. Using respectful and accurate language is essential when discussing gender identity and sexual orientation. It reflects our commitment to creating a welcoming and inclusive environment where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. Here are some simple yet powerful ways we can all strive to use more inclusive and respectful language. First, avoid using slurs or offensive terms. Using derogatory language perpetuates harm and reinforces negative stereotypes. Instead, opt for respectful and accurate terminology. Second, be mindful of misgendering occurs when you refer to someone by a gender pronoun that does not align with their gender identity. Always use the pronouns that align with the gender identity of the individuals you're interacting with. If you're unsure, it's perfectly acceptable to ask. Third, avoid making assumptions about someone's identity. Never assume someone's sexual orientation or gender identity based on their appearance or behavior. Everyone's journey is unique and personal. Fourth, educate yourself on inclusive language. Take the time to learn about inclusive language and the evolving nature of gender and sexuality. There are numerous resources available to help us stay informed and updated. By educating ourselves, we can better understand the nuances of different identities and the importance of using respectful language. Finally, listen and learn from LGBTQ+ voices. Center the voices and experiences of LGBTQ individuals. Listen to their stories, learn from their perspectives, and allow them to be the experts in their own lived experiences. Celebrating the diversity of gender identity and sexual orientation enriches our world in countless ways. Embracing this diversity allows us to appreciate the beauty of human experience in all its forms. When we create space for open dialogue, education, and empathy, we empower individuals to live authentically as their true selves. We foster a society that values respect, inclusion, and equality for all. And that's something worth celebrating. If you found this video informative and want to support us, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions, and share it with friends and family. Your engagement helps us continue creating impactful content. You can also subscribe for more insightful videos on identity, relationships, and mental health. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.